This podcast is brought to you by the following sponsors. Your San Diego County Toyota dealers. We've got what it takes. Fix Auto. Corky's Pest Control. And Lolita's Family of Restaurants. What's happening, sports fans? The dynamic duo is back. No Moss, Tommy Morris. Welcome to the semifinals.
We're right there.
It's almost here. 4 teams remain in Division 4. Yep. They are right here. They are Brawley, Southwest El Centro, Hilltop, and Olympian. Congratulations, all 4 of those teams. Mm-hmm. At this point, it's just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
and it's a great payoff to be here. You always want to go home with that ring, but for all 4 of these teams, mission accomplished on the season. Mission accomplished on the season. So we're here with. This is going to be one of the last pick'ems that we have, some of the last analysis, breakdowns, and whatnot. Aaron, I liked how we did it last week with your one-word reaction. So give me one word to summarize the quarterfinals.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, I like it. Damn means that we've got a 14 seed still going.
Yeah.
And then other than that, we've got
that might be why I use that.
Other than that, we've got the 1, 2, and 3 playing out exactly how it's supposed to. Let's start with this side of the bracket with Southwest El Centro taking on Brawley.
So,
Aaron.
So yeah, we have to start with the
out of county.
We're going to call this the Imperial County side of the bracket with the way it's broken down. Brawley and Southwest are conference foes. They've played each other twice this year. Brawley's come out on top both times, but El Centro Southwest did give them a game at Brawley, a game in which they only lost by 6 points. So these teams are, while they're not quite evenly matched, it will be a competitive game, and Brawley won't have that out-of-town advantage of having a beleaguered, tired San Diego team coming in off a 2.5-hour drive. They won't have that here. So expect this to be a very close game, an emotionally charged game. But when it comes down to it, you often hear people say that basketball is a game of Jims and Joes, not X's and O's. And in this case, you've got Jims and Jones galore on Brawley. Adalberto Lopez, Isaiah Bustamante, a pair of seniors who have been there before, made it to the Division 4 championship last year, fell short in that game versus Mission Vista, but that experience, that title experience, I think carries them the rest of the way. They make it to the finals, and I'd say they win this game somewhere in the range of 10 to 12 points, but I'm going with the 1 seed Brawley.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm also going to pick Brawley. This is going to be their biggest test that they have faced all season. Both games that they played, under 10 points between them and Southwest El Centro. Yep. But you got to rely on Isaiah Bustamante and company, like you said, having been to a championship before. They're sniffing it again. I love teams that have that resume. Yeah. That have that player or two that have been there and know how to turn it on at the right moment.
The other thing I want to bring up about Brawley, we talk about Division 4 and 5 teams sometimes not playing challenging schedules. I mean,
they got after it a little bit
really
this year. They got after it a little bit.
They played 29 Palms. They played
Rancho
Mirage. They played Serra of San Diego. Only lost to Serra by 14 points while Serra was on that undefeated run. So this is not a slouch team. This is a team that has competed, has been there. This is going to be their moment, I think.
Wildcats are they're coming for it. They're coming for their second straight title appearance.
They're not birds. They're not
birds. The Cats win. The Cats win most of these matchups. It seems.
I know my animals.
Tommy, how about you?
First game all the way out in the East, Brawley and Southwest El Centro. I messed it up a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna go with Brawley though. Give me Brawley.
Okay, so other side of the bracket.
Yep.
We got the Cinderella. Still dancing. # survive in advance. Hilltop.
Damn.
They're still here.
Damn.
They're taking on.
They let me know that they're still here too. On Twitter. It was
that's the beauty of Twitter, baby.
Within like 4 minutes of the win, it was like still sleeping on us. I'm sorry. Before we start with the analysis, guys, I love the enthusiasm. Hilltop, you guys are bringing it. But from an analytical standpoint, you guys are a 14 seed. Not too many people picked you to get here, with the exception of my esteemed colleague Christian Pedersen. Guys, we love you. We're probably going to be at one of these games. If you guys make it to the title game, we'll see you. You might see me in the audience this week. But please just understand, guys.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal at all.
No, we pride ourselves on actually trying to provide objective analysis of these games. And sometimes you break down the numbers and you get them right and you get them wrong.
You get them wrong, yes.
I've been there on plenty of them. You've been there on plenty of them.
course.
So, yeah, it's nothing personal, but I feel like you're setting that up to say that you're going to pick Olympian.
I am going to pick Olympian. They're the 2 seeds for a reason. Now, these two teams have faced each other already. Olympians won both games. Obviously, it's difficult to beat a team 3 times in a season. All you have to do is later on check out the Division II bracket to see the Rancho Bernardo learn that the hard way. Exactly. I know. Wow. But with that said, I don't see this as the time where Olympian, doesn't get it done. They've been here. This has been
80 plus in both games so far in the playoffs.
And this has been just a revelation of a season for Marty Ellis and crew. I actually had a chance to go watch them play against Escondido Adventist Academy in the quarterfinal round. This is a quality team. Isaiah Williams is not 6'6" as he's listed on the roster on Max Preps, but he's a kid who plays hard, who gets after it on the offensive and defensive glass, and is a really good finisher around the basket. And then you have Gio Martinez, a freshman who has kind of gone overlooked because of the fact that our freshman class is absolutely loaded at the point guard position. But this kid can play. I mean, he sets the table. He doesn't really lead the game, for Marty Ellis' crew. I mean, he's on the floor 32 minutes a game, and he's really had a great freshman year. And I think that the future bodes well for Olympian, but in the present right now, they're a force. And you could argue that they are the favorites, even with Brawley as the 1 seed. They're the favorites moving forward. So my confidence level is high. Again, no disrespect to Hilltop, but I'm going to pick Olympian in this. And I know that sets up a difference of opinion. So I'm going to let Christian take it away. Who do you think is going to win it?
Well, before I reveal the mystery of my pick,
Yes.
I want to bring up 2 interesting plot lines in this game. And you brought up Marty Ellis, and I want to say that this is one of the most interesting coaching matchups.
Yes.
You got Luke Kelly on the Hilltop side, who it's his first year in charge of the varsity level there, and you got Marty Ellis, who's another one. This is not his first year there, but he's another one who's on the up and coming side of his career. And you're looking at 2 guys who are really hot commodities because what they do is they are putting their team in a position to win. I know that might sound real simple and cliche, but it's true. You have coaches that are great game managers, and you have coaches that are great player managers, and they bring out that one star and they milk his talent for everything. But you have also coaches that just do a really good job of saying, hey, here's the limit of your abilities, we're going to use you to that. And here's the limit of yours, and we're going to put all these pieces together to make a really good team. And that's what both these coaches have done this year, is they have taken what people across the county have maybe overlooked as this shortcoming or that shortcoming, and they've focused on the positives, and they've turned both of these teams into winning teams. So very impressive season from both these coaches, and shout out to both of them.
Yeah, definitely.
And to me, that's an interesting battle in and of itself, is that you have 2 guys who are on the up-and-coming side of coaching that are on the verge of punching their tickets to the finals.
Come on, man. Make a pick.
Hilltop. Hilltop.
The Lancers.
Because you can't measure hard. And I think that there's something weird, a la, I'm going to say that this is kind of like a Jim Valvano Wolfpack kind of thing.
Okay.
Just like, you don't know why, but they just keep winning games.
This is very VCU-ish, circa 2000.
You're going to go a little more modern.
Yeah.
I'm going a little more throwback on the references. But I say Hilltop. If for nothing else, then I just want to be right when they win one. I just want to be right when they win one. Tommy, break the tie for us.
Hilltop, Olympian, Hilltop. Been unreal so far in the playoffs, so I'm definitely going to not pick them this time. I'm going to go with Olympian, and Brawley is my finals for Division 4.
Okay, ouch, Tommy, that was brutal.
Yes.
But there you go, folks. that's our picks. These games are going down this week.
Yep.
Finals are going to be played on Friday. For whatever happens here. So we will be back before then to break down the finals matchup. Fans, thank you very much for watching all season long. I'm Christian Pedersen. This is Aaron Bergen, Full Time Hoops, and we will see you at a game.
See you guys.